What's up guys, back with another video. Also, I just want to say thank you for my 6 subs, and my goal is to get to 10. If I do, then I'll just make a special video for you guys. Any what if y'all guys want. But anyways, this what if is not one of our original series. I was watching some videos. Also, this video is inspired by Masako X. Yeah, I actually like his what ifs, and he inspired me to start this channel. Anyways, I've been looking through his channel and I found what ifs. And I found a whole bunch of what ifs that I like. And one interested me the most. What if what if Goku went to Earth, but with his parents? But I just want to add a couple of things. I want to add Radisson to this group too. Yeah, so basically this would be, what if Goku went to Earth with his family? To say. Also, why I showed my back screen, because I really don't know what pictures I should put up for this. So I don't just say I'm just gonna say everything, but just without showing you guys what I was doing. Anyways, let's go. As normal, well, not as normal, everyone returns from what they're doing because of Frieza's orders, and Raditz heads straight to his parents. But the new guy said, what if Goku went to Earth with his whole entire family? And he asked his mom what's going on. He said, I don't know, but that's when Bardock came back. And he told everyone that Frieza was gonna destroy this planet, so we're gonna have to go. He said, where's Kakarot? Pointing to the back. Then he got Kakarot, aka Goku. And then they went to the pods, whatever you want to call it. I forgot what it's called, to like that place you have to. It's hard for me to explain this part. Hold on. God damn it. What I was saying was, it's hard to explain what I'm talking about because I really don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna try to explain it in the best way I can. I'm talking about, you know that place where you put your pod on and then it just shoots you into outer space? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that. They all get their own pods and head to like non-social place. Basically is what I'm trying to say. Oh god.
Franklin, I must ask you that.
I don't have time for this, man. Anyways. Also, yes, I am playing GTA while I'm doing this what if. Sorry I cannot show you guys. But anyways, let me continue. They go to a non-social place here, and Bardock was like, okay, I'm gonna go and fight Frieza. Gine, Kakarot, Raditz, you go to a low planet with the weak planet with Kakarot. And I depend on you guys to train him and make him strong. The genie was like, why don't you come along with us? He said, I just said I was gonna fight Frieza. I don't want to put you guys in risk because of my power level. He was like, but then he thought about it. He was like, when I go to this planet, I'll have to cross out my same pride. But I could train. I could train Kakarot. I am the strongest here. Then he was like, you know what? He sucked up in his same pride. He was like, okay, I'm gonna come along too. We're gonna go to the planet called Earth. It was like, okay. And they went to Earth. They landed somewhere near. They landed in the bamboo forest. I think it was named. Yeah. And yeah, they landed in the bamboo forest. Then now as soon as they landed in the bamboo forest, this is around the time when Gohan was in the forest trying to hunt for some food or whatever. Anyways, yeah. He hears this bank and goes to investigate. He doesn't see anyone around but 3 pods. Goku didn't get his own pod. Instead, he was with his mom's. That's why I'm saying there was 3 pods. Anyways, there was only 3 pods. He looked around and didn't see nothing. But then he went to investigate the pods and he thought that it was a capsule corp like invention and they were testing it. But the only thing weird about it is that it didn't have a capsule corp label or anything. Like, you get what I'm saying? Anyways, he goes to look around a little bit more, and then he looks behind. Then he looks in a bush to see a tail shaking in a bush, and then he goes to check it out. As soon as he touches the tail, it'll go back in a bush. It would zoom back in a bush, and this is where Genie would jump out that bush, and go on attack mode against Gohan. And then Raditz would come to help his mom, and how did I forget his name already? Hold on, that's possible. For some reason, I believe I was saying Gohan instead of Bardock. Anyways, yeah, and Bardock came out. Then it was all about to attack Gohan, but then he was like, hey, I'm sorry. I come in peace. I was just wondering where this circular thing came from, because I heard a noise and I was looking for food, and it was like, food? You have food? He was like, yeah. Care to join me? He was Bardock was hesitate for a moment, but then he thought about it and he was like, you know what? Yeah. Then he told everybody to calm down and let's just follow the old man. He did, and he gave him some food, and then he started questioning Gohan, like, where are you from? How did you get here? Blah, 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 blah. How did you get that pod? I mean, how did you get that circular thing? And stuff like that. He answered all of them questions by saying, I came from a planet called Vegeta. and it was blown up by an evil man named Frieza. And we came to this planet to hide until we could get strong enough to go back and fight Frieza. And then he said that circular thing is a pod. It's a transportation device. Helps us travel. This is how we got here from planet Vegeta to Earth. And that was all the answers he told him. Anyways, as I was saying, he would see Raditz, and then yeah, they went out and he would. Hold on. And then after that, they ate some more food, and then they went out for a little training. Bardock was training alone, while Gine was more of a housewife. She would help Gohan with cooking and stuff, house cleaning, yeah, stuff like that. Anyways, Gohan would go outside and see Raditz, bored as heck. Because first off, he couldn't go on missions and just beat up people. And there was no one as strong as him. Well, you get what I'm saying. Oh god, I hate this sound. Anyways, like I was saying, then Gohan would go to him. Then Gohan would go up to him, and it would be like, "Hey, you're Raditz, wasn't it? You seem a little bored," he says. Dude, obviously, old man. Anyways, what do you want? He would be like, well, nothing much. I just came out here to see what you guys were doing. And you looked a little bored. And he would be like, hey, weren't you guys having to get stronger for Frieza? For this man named Frieza? He would be like, yeah, what about it? How about you train with me? I'll be your training partner. I'll teach you all the basics. And everything I know. Along with your little brother. Kakarot, wasn't it? Yeah. Then Raditz would start to open up to Gohan a little, and also train with him time from time. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's do a time skip to where Goku is his original age, training, like when we first meet him in the series. Gohan isn't dead, because if he ever were to go into his Azaru form, Bardock would be able to stop it, because Bardock knows how to control his Azaru form, along with Gine. So it wouldn't be a big deal if he went into his Azaru form. And also, he is the same strength. Also, he's just a little stronger since Raditz is here, and he has like a actual training partner. And also because his parents is here, he could do things. Like he has like an actual training partner. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyways, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, Yeah, he would just be a tiny bit more stronger. I'm not getting into power weapons or anything, but yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I blacked out there for a second. Anyways, he would be walking with Raditz, like on a little path to go get coming back from fishing, like the original story. And Bulma would hit him, and Bulma would kind of hit him with the, and Bulma would hit him with the what you call it, car she had. Then Raditz would, well, instead of her hitting Goku with the car, Raditz would see it and like kick it away, and Bulma coming out of and it flipped it over. Bulma would come out the car and be like, "Hey, what was that for?" And then sees two kids with tails and pull out her gun and start shooting both of them. Raditz would go in front of Goku and just catch all the bullets. Also, Goku hasn't hit his head, so Goku isn't like good, but he also isn't bad either. Like he has sane pride, let's say. If he's fighting, he won't fight. He will not stop fighting until he either begs for mercy or kills him. You know, like that. He'll never step away from a fight. Stuff like that. And he's always angry. Well, not completely angry, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Basically like Vegeta. Anyways. Yeah, I just wanted to say that for a little. And then he got mad and said, "Hey, Raditz, I wanted to do it." What I mean by do it is defend himself. And he's like, "Oh, please, Kakarot." Bulma would be like, huh. And Bulma would also be like, "How did you catch all those bullets?" He'd be like, "Earthling, there's a difference between us. That's how I catch all the bullets. Also meaning, I'm a Sing. And you're just Ichiban. You wouldn't be able to catch bullets. But me, on the other hand, I can." Let's say she and her and Raditz are about the same age. Let's say. Anyway, as I said, they would be the same age. Also saying that I'll also be saying that she would be like, "Well, now that you're here, can I ask you a question? Do you know anything about Dragon Balls?" And it would be like, "No," and just walk away. And then he would just walk away. Not caring about this, he would just walk away. And Bulma managed to follow them back to the next Dragon Ball. Yeah, Bulma would follow them to the next Dragon Ball, and then as soon as they walk into the Dragon Ball room just to investigate what was in there, Bulma would push them out of the way. Like, "Wow, the Dragon Ball! You guys lied. I said I didn't know anything about the Dragon Ball." And they would be like, "Who are you talking to, Earthling scum? We really didn't know anything about the Dragon Balls." And she'd be like, "Oh, relax. Anger issues. Anyways, you guys are like siblings or something?" "Yes, we are." This Kakarot is more of a low class. Is a low, which is like more powerful. My brother here is just a low class warrior. Just a low class warrior. I'm the big deal around here. Something like that, showing off. Anyways. Anyways. They would take them back to her parents, and he would be like, and Bardo would be like, a weaker fling, huh? She doesn't interest me. Why did you bring her here? Gohan would be like, show some manners. And he would be like, hey, Bardock, show him some manners. She's just a little girl. What do you need? She'd be like, well, I need to borrow you guys' Dragon Ball. And he'd be like, what for? It's just the old ball. And they'll be like, yeah, but I need it. But I need it for something. To make a wish. I need to make a wish for me. I need to make a wish. Like a wish? What do you mean wish? That urban legend I was hearing? If you collect the Dragon Balls, you'll get to make a wish. You'll get to make a wish. He would say, I don't know how many Dragon Balls, and she would correct him to say 7. 7 Dragon Balls. I already have 2. And she would be like, yeah, I already have 2. And she would be like, yeah, I already have 2. And show them her Dragon Ball. He said, we only need 4 more. And then I have all the Dragon Balls. And he would be like, what are you even wishing for? And she would be like, for starters, the perfect boyfriend. And second off, a lifetime supply of strawberries. Like, they would just look at her and be like, really? Like, out of all the things you could wish for, that? Like, that's basically what they're saying in their minds. Anyways, they would go out to find the other 4 Dragon Balls. And end this adventure, they first would head over to Master Roshi's. Yeah, first they would head over to Master Roshi and find. They also meet up with Yamcha, following them trying to steal the Dragon Balls after hearing about them. Also, Raditz will be joining this adventure too, so remember that part in the desert where he tried to fight Goku? Yeah. Raditz would step in and beat him up. But Goku would be capable of fending for himself. Because as I said, he isn't as... Because he is stronger than he originally was in the anime. So yeah, he's just like a couple numbers strong, let's say. Oh yeah, sorry, I paused for a little moment. Anyways, as I was saying, he would beat up Yamcha and almost about to break his arm until he would see Bulma and just try to break out, and then since he's scared of girls, and he just run away with Taotsu. And they continue on with their adventures, and they finally make it to Master Roshi's. Master Roshi, they would meet up with Master Roshi. Master Roshi would sense their powers and be like, these boys are strong. And also see that they both have tails. I mean, he doesn't question this, but Bulma would be like, hey, mind if I borrow your Dragon Ball, Mr. Oatman? And then he would be like, on one condition. They would be like, what? Let me get a little peek. Hey, something like that. Like, what do you mean by peek? Raditz would say. Like, let me get a peek of that little girl's panties. And Bulma would look to Raditz, which as I said, was the same age as her, and be like, sorry old man, but I have a boyfriend. And then just put Raditz in front of her. Raditz would be like, why would I date such a let me say that. Why would I date such a weak woman like you? And then she would be like, shut up, Raditz. And then it would be like, oh, I get it. He'd be like, yes, this woman, this earthling, is my wife. And if you have a problem, old man, we can settle this out in a battle. And he'd be like, so I see you're a feisty one, are you? And Kakarot would jump in and be like, hey, I want to fight this dude. You are always stepping in. It's my turn. He'd be like, fine, Kakarot. Go ahead, fight him. And the old man would be like, you're really sending your little brother out to fight? And then Goku would send a quick right hook, almost touching him, because he dodges. I'm like, you boys are quick, also strong. Who trained you? And also, I recognize some of those techniques. They seem like techniques from a hermit school or class. A friend of ours, Gohan, he taught us. Oh, an old friend. My student. He trained you kids. So he adopted you or something? He's like, no, we have parents. Parents are with him now. Our dad is training somewhere, and our mom is with Gohan. And then Goku would still try to fight him, but he would dodge. And Master Roshi would keep dodging and dodging and dodging and say, hey, I see a lot of potential in you boys. Oops. He would be like, I see a lot of potential in you boys. But how about once you're done collecting these Dragon Balls, you head on over here. I'll teach you all you know. I'll teach you all I know. And I'll be a much more better trainer than Gohan. And they would agree to these terms, and Master Roshi would give them their Dragon Ball. But then he would be like, hey, wait. And give them the flying Nimbus. They aren't dirty thinkers. And they aren't evil either. So they were capable of riding the Nimbus. But Bulma, on the other hand, hold on, pause real quick. Anyways, like I was saying, but Bulma, on the other hand, wouldn't, because you know how she is. Anyways, Goku and Raditz would get on the Nimbus, and Bulma would hold on to Raditz while they fly the Nimbus. And they head to the next Dragon Ball, which is with Chi-Chi. Also, Yamcha is still following them. As a matter of fact, no. Scratch that. They head to the next Dragon Ball, which is where we meet the pig guy. I forgot his name, sorry. Anyways, they would head there, and the town would kind of look destroyed. And they would go around there investigating, and be like, hey, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. But, well, this man named Oolong, finally. I know his name, Oolong. Anyways, this man named Oolong is taking all the women, asking to marry them. Blah, 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 blah. And if we refuse, he would destroy the town and stuff. And then he would be like, you're scared of a beast that can transform into many things. Raditz would laugh and say, you guys are cowards. I'll handle this. And next time Oolong comes, he would be waiting for Oolong, and he would be like, hey kid, move along. You don't belong here. Also, that's not the case. Where's that girl I said I wanted to marry? And he would be like, well, sorry to ruin your fun, buddy, but you're not getting her. You're gonna have to go through me. And he would laugh and be like, a kid like you versus somebody like me. You sure do how to crack me. Stops, and then he just stops because Raditz comes out of nowhere, lightning fast, and punch him, and falls all the way down, knocking him out and turning him back into a pig. He's like, you cowards were scared of a pig? And they would all be surprised because they was like, you handled him in one punch? And he'd be like, no. It actually was 2 punches. My punches were just too fast. I punched him twice. Unnecessarily. And it would just be like, yeah. Anyway. And then it would collect the next Dragon Ball, also taking Oolong with them to the next Dragon Ball, which is held by the Ox King and Chi-Chi. Yamcha is still following them, by the way, trying to get the Dragon Balls. And at this time, they start off with 3, 4, 5. They have 4 Dragon Balls at this moment. One is with Chi-Chi, and the other 2 are with, with the Pilaf gang. Anyways, yeah. They went to the Ox King Castle, And the first thing they notice is that everything was just destroyed. The second thing they notice is that a castle is on fire. And they would be like, first they would be like, looks like this place has been abandoned by that fire. Even if that fire. Wonder what this place is. And then people will come out and be like, hey, what are you still doing here? Come on, you have to go. And you're like, why? The Ox King, he destroyed our village. And he's trying to kill us. If we come close to his tower, he would kill us. He would kill one of us. Everyone who accepted to go there never came back. There's not a story you can tell. And then this will freak out Bone, but just a little bit, and be like, a person like him, easy. These two boys here will beat him up. No sweat. And then Yakuza comes out of nowhere and says, what did you say? He'd be like, me? What did you say? Not saying it like that, but he'd be like, what did you say, little girl? And she would scream like, ah! She'd be like, ah! And she would say, Kakarot, Raditz, do something. And they would just look up at him and say, hey, sir, why did you do this to these innocent people in this village? And he'd be like, well, they tried to get close to my tower. I tried warning them not coming here, but instead they did. I killed some of them, but the rest burned in the fire around my house. But and then would see, no, and then he was like, hey, you kids have strong power. You know how you guys help me throughout this fire? Yeah, why not? And he would be like, I need the banjo fan. He would be like, and they would say it's with the old man Roshi, and he'll be like, oh, we actually know Roshi. This is why we have this member. Yeah, banjo fan? And they'd be like, yeah, something like that. Then they would go to Master Roshi. Roshi would be like, I don't have the banjo fan. Then it would be a waste of time between. Then say, but I could still help. And then takes Master Roshi to the Ox King. He would say hi and stuff. Then use the Kamehameha wave. They were all and Goku would win it rather easily. Not completely, but good. Just good enough. Anyway. Come on, let's return back to him. And then he starts looking for me. He actually came and was like, for me? Like, yeah, why not? Dad actually is a good guy. Hold on, I'm switching rooms. Anyways, like I was saying, I said that I was switching rooms. And he was continuing to blush. then she would start to develop feelings for Goku. And then they would take her back on the Nimbus. Since what you call it, Goku knows about genders and stuff, he wouldn't like check to see if she was a girl or not. Anyways, they would return it back to the Ox King, and before they leave, she'd be like, "Hey, Goku, do you remember me? Do you remember me? Or even come back to visit?" He'd be like, "Yes, sometime. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna head. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go train with Master Roshi for a while. Me and my brother are gonna go train with Master Roshi for a while. But after I'm done with my training, I'll come back. I promise." And then he leaves. Just with that, she starts busting and say, and then Nox says, "Oh, looks like you made a good boyfriend. One day to be your wife. One day to be your husband." She'd be like, "Oh, Daddy, stop it." Not in like a weird way, but you know what, guys. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, with that, Goku would leave to go complete his training with Master Roshi. Well, not that. He would first head out to back home to use the Dragon Balls. But after that, she wouldn't really want to use the Dragon Balls to get a perfect boyfriend. Instead, she would ask Raditz out and be like, "Hey Raditz, do you want to be my boyfriend?" Raditz would think about it, and his first answer was going to be no, but then he thinks about the same race and wonders, if I date this woman, I can make more Saiyans and revive the Saiyan race. And then he says yes. Not because he liked her. Well, soon to like her. Well, not soon. He would break up with her because she would go to Vegeta. And they would break up sometime. And she would start dating Vegeta. Anyways, it'd be like, sure. Like, not because he didn't really like her. He just wanted to revive the Saiyan race. And then they came back with all the Dragon Balls. And then they summoned Shinron. They said, "Shinron, I summon you." And he'd say, "What's your wish?" Bardock went out and he would be like, "Hey, mind if I make a wish?" Hold on. Anyways, his first wish would be to revive the Saiyan race and remake the planet. He would be like, all the Saints are already reincarnated, but I could remake the planet. But then Bardock would be like, "But then there's no point of reviving the planet if there's no Saints to go on it but us." Then he would say, "Is there any other Saints alive?" Then he would be like, "Yes, there are. 4 Saints to be exact. For starters, Vegeta and Nappa. Also 2 Saints that were exiled. Broly and his father. Forgetting his name. It would be Shinron would be like, "Your wish has been granted," and left. With that, they would think to find those things and get them to come to Earth to train with them. Then, if they learn any new techniques like Super Saiyan or something, they can all learn from each other and go kill Frieza. And they would try to blow my ass if they can fix our pods, their pods, and makes or remodel them and make it a training room, like that gravity room. And that's exactly what she does. She takes it to her father. She studies all them pods, and that's actually enough tools to make at least some more, some extra stuff in that pod, in that big pod that they have, and they make a big old galaxy quick pod. It has a gravity trainer. It has bedrooms, food storage. Like then it has the director. Like then it has the like driver's seat, or whatever you want to call it. And then the first people they went after was Nappa and Vegeta. And this is where I'll be ending this. Hope you enjoyed the first episode.